The Savage Storm tonight was 19 of 49 from the field, 39%, 7 of 24, 29% from 3 points, and 9 of 14 from the free throw line, 64%. The Golden Suns were 26 of 62 from the field, that's 42%, including 5 of 10, 50% from 3 points, and the Golden Suns were 9 out of 11, 82% from the free throw line. The Golden Suns dominated the glass in the second half and finished with a 37-32 rebounding edge. Southeastern had 10 assists and 18 turnovers. Arkansas Tech 13 assists and 14 turnovers. Individual leaders for Southeastern, the only player in double figures was Kaylee Baxter. She had 12 points on 4 of 8 shooting from three-point range, 9 points apiece for Olivia Potter and Celicia Hunter. For Arkansas Tech, it was Fatima Adams with 26 points and 12 rebounds, the 24th double-double of her brilliant two-year career in the green and gold. 17 points tonight for Callie White, 14 points, 8 rebounds for Aujane Dawkins, 3 points for Anissa Pounds, 2 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists for Bree Brooks, 2 points apiece for Fabiana Monte and Kelsey McClure, as the Golden Suns win it 66-54 by holding Southeastern without a made field goal over the final 4 minutes and 8 seconds. And then the Golden Suns made 6 out of 6 free throw tries in the final 55 seconds to put this one away. We will break for 3 minutes and then take a look at the GAC women's basketball scoreboard. Golden Suns win 66-54. You're listening to Arkansas Tech basketball. back at Tucker Coliseum, scene of a 66-54 Golden Suns victory over Southeastern Oklahoma State. The Wonder Boys will try to make it a sweep in just a few minutes, but before they do, we turn it over to Mr. Kelly Davis, Director of Alumni Relations at Arkansas Tech, for a look at the Great American Conference women's basketball scoreboard.
Well, we almost have all finals for you, but Golden Suns taking care of business here tonight, and it was Harding 70, East Central 63, Washita 86, Northwest Oklahoma 76. It was Henderson State with a big win tonight over Southwest Oklahoma 87-76, and it was UA Monticello 84, Southern Naz 67, and Oklahoma Baptist and Southern Arkansas, they've gone into extra free basketball. They were in overtime, and Oklahoma Baptist leads that one now 85-83. It was tied at 83 at the end of regulation. So with that, with the big Southwest loss tonight, you have Harding, who has moved into 14-7 in the conference. Southern Arkansas still at 13-7. If they win tonight, they will move into a tie for second. Southwest Oklahoma will drop to 13-8. And then you have Southeast Oklahoma at 11-10, so they will drop now some because Henderson State now moves up to 12-9 on the season. And East Central falls to 10-11. UA Monticello looks like they've punched their ticket to the GAC tournament. They have a 9-12 conference mark, followed by Washita at 7-14. So looks like all 8 teams are set now. It's just a matter after Saturday's games where they're going to end up. We know the Golden Suns are the number 1 seed. They will play the number 8 seed, which more than likely now will be either East Central or UA Monticello. It's still up in the air, and we play East Central. So I guess it's in the fate of the Golden Suns who they want to play the first round next Friday.
Well, I think the main thing they want to do is finish off an undefeated home record during the 2015-2016 season, and they will have that opportunity Saturday afternoon here at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville when they host East Central for a 1 p.m. contest that you'll be able to hear here on River Country KCJC and ArkansasTechSports.com. Golden Suns win it 66-54, 20 consecutive home wins for the Arkansas Tech women. We will break for 2 minutes and then transition into our pregame for the men's contest between Arkansas Tech and Southeastern. Golden Suns win. This is Arkansas Tech basketball. Live from Tucker Coliseum in Russellville, it's time for Arkansas Tech Wonder Boys basketball. Tonight, the Wonder Boys will try to clinch a berth in the 2016 Great American Conference Tournament when they host the Southeastern Oklahoma State Savage Storm here on River Country KCJC. Good evening, friends. My name is Sam Streisner. Thank you for joining us. Kelly Davis will be along in just a few minutes. The Wonder Boys are 15 and 11 overall and 10 and 10 in the GAC. With 6 wins in their last 9 games, they have positioned themselves for a return trip to Bartlesville, Oklahoma to defend their GAC tournament championship. A win tonight would put Arkansas Tech into the field of 8, March 3rd through the 6th at Bruin Fieldhouse. Southeastern Oklahoma State is 10 and 16 overall and 8 and 12 in the GAC. The Savage Storm has stumbled down the stretch with 3 consecutive losses. Now they must win tonight and defeat Harding University in Searcy on Saturday in order to have any opportunity to qualify for the postseason. Thank you for joining us. Let's break for 1 minute and then come back with the starting lineups. You're listening to Wonder Boys basketball. Here are the starters. First for our guests from Durant, Oklahoma, the Southeastern Oklahoma State Savage Storm with a record of 10 and 16 overall, 8 and 12 in the GAC. Kelly Green, 61 and 77 in 5 seasons as the Southeastern head coach. His starting lineup at the guards, Quentin Threadgill, a 5'9" senior from Hayworth, Oklahoma, 5.1 points per game. Sammy Bazai, a 6'3" senior from Gilbert, Arizona, 14.1 points per game. Marty Fanola, a 6'4" sophomore from Badalona, Spain, 4.4 points per game. And Nathan Jackson, a 6'5" junior from Wichita, Kansas, 10.1 points per game. The starting center tonight for Southeastern will be Antonio Worthy, a 6'11" senior from Monteballo, California, a former GAC freshman of the year. He's averaging 3.2 points per game in his final season with the Savage Storm. Now the starters for the Arkansas Tech Wonder Boys, 15 and 11 overall, 10 and 10 in the GAC. Chad Klein is 33 and 25 in 2 seasons as the Tech head coach. Prince Johnson is his assistant. Judson Smith is the student assistant. Starting at the guards, it'll be Bryson Fletcher, 6' senior from Camden, 5 points, 3.9 rebounds, 1.9 assists per game. Tyler Corley, a 5'10" junior from Indianapolis, Indiana, 14.2 points, 2.5 rebounds, and 2.3 assists per game. And Andrew Guillory, a 6'3" senior from Fort Worth, Texas, 12.5 points, 5.2 rebounds, and 2.1 assists per game. The forwards for the Wonder Boys are Tyrone Houghton, a 6'9" junior from Miami, Florida, 2.4 points, 2.4 rebounds, and 2 blocked shots per game. And DeKristin McKinney, a 6'8" senior from Waco, Texas, 7.2 points and 6.2 rebounds per game. It is the 25th all-time meeting between the Wonder Boys and the Savage Storm in men's basketball, a series that dates back to the Sam Heinzman era at Arkansas Tech. It was 1949 when these two programs first got together. The Wonder Boys with an all-time record of 15-9 against Southeastern Oklahoma State. The Wonder Boys have won the last 3 meetings and 5 of the last 6, including a 91-64 victory at Southeastern Oklahoma State on January the 7th. And Kelly, this Wonder Boys team, winners of 6 of their last 9 games. They're rounding into form at just the right time. It feels a lot like 2015 for the Wonder Boys.
It sure does. They're playing really good right now, and the chemistry of the team seems to be at just the right mixture right now. So we'll see if they can continue that tonight.
Tyrone Houghton will jump center for the Wonder Boys, and he will win the opening tip. Not even trying was Nathan Jackson. He conceded the opening tip. And the Wonder Boys go on offense first. They will look at that patented zone defense from Southeastern. They'll open up in a 1-3-1, and then they flex out of it. Looks like they may be running a triangle in 2 here. Left wing, Tyler Corley. He's defended by Bazai. Drives, 10-foot jumper, good for Tyler Corley. Corley hits from left of the lane, and the Wonder Boys lead 2-0. Into the front court comes Southeastern. Threadgill gives it out front for Jackson. Now Bazai with it on the right wing. He feeds Worthy at the right elbow. Bad pass by him. Intercepted for the Wonder Boys by DeChriston McKinney. And Tyler Corley will bring it into the front court for the Wonder Boys. Corley pulls up for 3. It's in and out. McKinney gets the offensive rebound. DeChriston throws it back out left wing for Guillory. Now Guillory wants to drive on Jackson. Goes down the left baseline. Throws it out in the right corner for Fletcher. Fletcher gives out high for Corley. Corley penetrates. Spin move, pivots, shoots, and hits. A 10-foot jumper in the lane for Tyler Corley. He has the first 4 points of the game. Threadgill brings it into the front court for Southeastern. Wonder Boys in a 2-3 zone. Top of the key, Bazai. He gives it up on the left wing for Nathan Jackson. Now a feed on the baseline for Fanola. Back out it goes for Bazai. Bazai drives, feeds Jackson left of the rim. Layup good for Nathan Jackson. Jackson, who had 4 points and 5 rebounds in the first meeting between these two teams, gets the first 2 points of the game for Southeastern. And it's 4-2, Arkansas Tech. Right wing, Fletcher with it, gives it out to the top of the key for McKinney, 16 to shoot. Feed into the low post for Houghton. Houghton dishes out for Corley. Corley averaging 20.9 points per game over his last 9 outings. Right baseline, McKinney, spin move, shoots over Worthy and scores. DeChriston McKinney from the right block hits the tough shot, and it's 6-2 Wonder Boys. Arkansas Tech has made 3 of its first 4 field goal tries. Left wing, Fanola, 3-pointer good for Marty Fanola. Fanola, a 38% three-point shooter on the year, and he cuts the Arkansas Tech lead to 6-5. Fanola had 9 points and 8 rebounds against the Wonder Boys on January 7th. Pick set by Houghton. Ball goes right wing to Fletcher. He hands it back to Guillory for 3. No good from left of center at the top of the key. Offensive rebound, Houghton. Houghton picks up his dribble, gives it out of the right wing for Guillory. Guillory spins, dishes for Fletcher in the right corner. He dumps it in for McKinney. Back out to Guillory. Guillory drives, stops, and shoots from 17 and scores. Andrew Guillory gets his first 2 points, knocking down the long 2-point jumper. And it's 8-5 Wonder Boys. Arkansas Tech has now made 4 of its first 5 field goal tries. Feed on the right of the lane for Jackson. 12-foot jumper, no good. Guillory gets the defensive rebound for the Wonder Boys. Numbers aren't there. He'll wait for help. Guillory gives it out front for McKinney. McKinney penetrates right down the middle of the lane, lobs it to the rim for Houghton, and is called for an offensive foul. DeChriston McKinney picks up the charge, his first, team's first, and the Wonder Boys will make a couple of changes as Bryson Fletcher and DeChriston McKinney are out, replaced by Freddie Lee, a 5'7" redshirt guard from Clarksville, averaging 7 points, 2.5 rebounds, and 2.9 assists per game. And back after a 2-game absence due to illness, it's Nick Wayman, a 6'8" senior from Valley Springs, averaging 6.8 points and 6.3 rebounds per game. Ball poked away from Nathan Jackson. He's able to save it. Gives it up in the corner for Bazai. 3-pointer short, no good. Rebound. Jackson able to get the offensive rebound, but his outlet pass is intercepted by Guillory. It's a 3-on-1 the other way. Corley layup, good, and a foul. A 3-point play opportunity for Tyler Corley. He has 6 points in the early going. The foul is on Quentin Threadgill of Southeastern. His first, the team's first. And the Wonder Boys will get Jerry Owens in for the first time. Owens, a 6'9" junior forward from Tulsa, Oklahoma, averaging 4.3 points and 2.3 rebounds per game. He replaces Tyrone Houghton. And Tyler Corley, a 72% free throw shooter on the year, completes the three-point play. And the Wonder Boys lead it 11-5. 7 points for Corley in the first 3.5 minutes. Drive by Sammy Bazai, throws it out right wing. Three-pointer on the way and no good for Fanola. Offensive rebound by Tyler Lonzy into the game for Southeastern. Lonzy with the putback bucket. He's a 6'6" junior forward from Duncanville, Texas, averaging 8.5 points and 6.5 rebounds per game. He gets his first 2 points of this contest. Freddie Lee for three on the other end, no good, and a rebound for Southeastern by Marty Fanola. We've played 4 minutes. Wonder Boys lead 11-7. Nathan Jackson gives it out front for Lonzy. Lonzy gives it back to Jackson. He hands it off for Fanola. He drives and draws a foul on Jerry Owens. Fanola will shoot two when we return. Owens gets his first personal foul, team foul number 2. Timeout on the floor. 15:45 to go. First half, Arkansas Tech 11, Southeastern Oklahoma State 7. Back in 1 minute. You're listening to the Wonder Boys. Minutes and 35 seconds to go first half. Arkansas Tech has made 5 of its first 8 field goal tries, and the Wonder Boys lead 11-7. It'll be Tyler Corley, Andrew Guillory, Freddie Lee, Nick Wayman, and Jerry Owens out of the timeout for Arkansas Tech. For Southeastern, it's Sammy Bazai along with Anton Cook, who's in for the first time, a 6'2 junior guard from Birmingham, Alabama. He is Southeastern's leading scorer this year at 15.5 points per game. He also averages 4.3 rebounds and 2.5 assists per game. Fanola is at the line. He makes the first of 2. The other 2 contestants for Southeastern at the moment are Quentin Threadgill and Tyler Lonzy. Fanola with 4 points, shooting for 5. He gets it. And with 15:45 to go in the opening half, Arkansas Tech has an 11-9 lead. Into the front court on the dribble is Tyler Corley. Gets it back from Wayman, dribbles to the right wing. Wayman sets a pick. Corley dribbles left, still out near the three-point arc. Hands it off for Guillory. Guillory wants to penetrate, gets to the rim, layup good for Andrew Guillory. He has 4 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist in the early going. And Arkansas Tech leads by 4. Lonzy with it in the lane, power dribble. Ball fake, goes up with it now and scores. Lonzy over Owens. Lonzy off the bench with 4 points for the Savage Storm. It's 13-11, Arkansas Tech. Kristen McKinney to the table for the Wonder Boys. Left wing Guillory gets a pick from Owens, dribbles right. Coming out on him Lonzy. He gives it back to Owens on a pick and pop for 3. Good from the left wing for Jerry Owens. Owens knocks down his 13th three-pointer of the year. He's a 31% shooter from beyond the arc.
Nobody made that one look easy.
16-11, Arkansas Tech. Lonzy with it at the left elbow. Throws it out for Anton Cook. He might have got away with the traveling violation. They give it to Lonzy at the right elbow. He zips it down low, getting it to Fanola. Fanola finds Lonzy cutting. Lonzy layup is good. 14:31 to go in the first half. 16-13, Wonder Boys. Arkansas Tech 7 of 10 from the field. Southeastern 5 of 8. Corley penetrates. Ball fake, gets 2 defenders in the air. His shot is blocked, though, by Bazai. Rebounded by the Wonder Boys. They've got 13 to shoot it. Guillory drives, running 8-footer, not there. Rebound, Guillory got his own. Guillory double-teamed on the baseline, throws it out to Corley, out to Freddie Lee. Lee with it out high, gives it up to Corley. Now to Guillory on the right wing. He feeds Wayman, turnaround jumper off the glass and no good from 10 feet. Owens' put-back try is good. Jerry Owens with 5 points. 13:54 to go first half, and the Wonder Boys lead 18-13.
Great putback by Owens that time. Right place at the right time.
Sammy Bazai, open look from the top of the key. His three-pointer is off the mark, though. Defensive rebound for the Wonder Boys by Andrew Guillory. Guillory in transition finds Lee in the corner, open for three. He got the roll. Freddie Lee, who came in 12 of 23 from three-point range over his last 5 games, gets that one to go from the left corner, and the Wonder Boys have opened up their biggest lead so far, an 8-point spread with 13:18 to go in the half. An answer, though, by Anton Cook, as he nearly wedged it between the rim and the backboard, and then got the roll with the backspin. It fell back through.
Totally deadened that ball, and it just dropped in.
Cook's three-pointer, his first 3 points of the game, cuts the Arkansas Tech lead to 21-16. Wayman gets it on the right wing, gives it out front to Guillory. They swing it left side for Freddie Lee. Back to Guillory on the right wing. He'll try a three, and it's good. The Wonder Boys have made 10 out of their first 15 tries from the field, including 3 of 6 from 3 points. And it's 24-16 Wonder Boys. Left side, Sammy Bazai with it for Southeastern. Out front it goes to Cook. Back to Bazai. He gives it in the corner for Threadgill. Threadgill penetrates. His pass intended for Tyler Lonzy is deflected away out of bounds. And the Wonder Boys will make several changes. Kristen McKinney, Bryson Fletcher, Tyrone Houghton are back in. In for the first time is Mason Klein, a 6'4" freshman forward from Springdale. Klein averaging 4.1 points per game. The only Wonder Boy who stays in the game is Freddie Lee. In for the first time for Southeastern is Ander Perez, a 7'2" freshman center from Bilbao, Spain, averaging 1.6 points and 2 rebounds per game. DJ Henderson is in for the first time for Southeastern. He is a 6'1" sophomore guard from Phoenix, Arizona, averaging 5.8 points per game. Panola with it on the right wing for Southeastern. Gives it out front to DJ Henderson. Now Cook gets it. He'll try a three. It is no good from right of center at the top of the key. And Tyrone Houghton clears the defensive rebound for the Wonder Boys. Into the front court comes Arkansas Tech, leading by 8 with 12:06 to go in the first half. Klein gets it at the top of the key. Mason dribbles right, throws it out for Freddie Lee. Lee dribbles left, hands it off for Fletcher. Bryson Fletcher gives to Klein, top of the key, three-pointer, not there. And the defensive rebound is pulled down by Andrew Perez.
That was Klein's shot. He likes that top of the key shot.
Henderson dribbles to the right wing, hands it off to Panola. Now Anton Cook gets it at the top of the key. He wants to drive down the right side of the lane. Shot is blocked out of bounds by Tyrone Houghton, and it will take us to a timeout on the floor. 11:39 to go, first half. Arkansas Tech 24, Southeastern Oklahoma State 16. Back in 1 minute. This is Wonder Boys basketball. Minutes and 39 seconds to go in the first half. Arkansas Tech 24, Southeastern Oklahoma State 16. Freddie Lee, Mason Klein, DeKristin McKinney, Bryson Fletcher, and Tyrone Houghton. The 5 on the floor for Arkansas Tech. Sammy Bazai, Andrew Perez, Anton Cook, Nathan Jackson, and DJ Henderson for Southeastern Oklahoma State. Cook receives the inbounds pass on the right wing. gives it back in the corner for Bazai. He penetrates, bounce pass, nearly stolen by Freddie Lee. He deflects it out of bounds on the far sideline, and Southeastern only has 8 seconds left on the shot clock.
I'll tell you what, a lot of quickness out there. Freddie's doing a good job of getting in those passing lanes.
Inbounds pass comes to Henderson. He dribbles to the top of the key, pulls up for three. It is good. DJ Henderson, three-pointer from left of center at the top of the key. Henderson, a 30% three-point shooter on the year. And he cuts the Arkansas Tech lead to 24-19. Right side, Fletcher hands it off for Freddie Lee. Lee gives it back to Mason Klein. Mentioned Lee's really been shooting the ball well from the outside lately. Over that 5-game span, he's averaging 11 points per game. Mason Klein thought about a three from the top of the key. Gives it right wing to Fletcher. Fletcher's first entry pass deflected away by Sammy Bazai, and the Wonder Boys will throw it in with 4 on the shot clock. Bryson Fletcher, who had a season-high 11 points against Southeastern last month, will throw it in from the baseline. Gets it in right side to Klein. Catch and shoot for three. In and out. Offensive rebound. McKinney nearly tipped it in. And after that miss, Henderson gets the defensive board for the Savage Storm. In transition, Henderson for three. Good. Back-to-back three-pointers out of the timeout by DJ Henderson have cut the Arkansas Tech lead to 24-22. Southeastern now 4 of 8 from beyond the arc. Feed at the high post for Kristen McKinney. He gives it out the right wing for Freddie Lee. Lee dribbles left, gets a pick from McKinney. Now hands it off for Mason Klein. Back to Lee on the left wing. He wants to drive. Gets by Jackson. Floats it to the rim. Houghton can't complete the alley-oop. Offensive rebound. Fletcher out to Lee for three. No good from the left wing. Defensive rebound by Anton Cook of Southeastern Oklahoma State. His outlet pass is deflected out of bounds by Mason Klein. And the Savage Storm will maintain possession. Tyler Corley, Nick Wayman, Andrew Guillory in for the Wonder Boys. Freddie Lee, Bryson Fletcher, and Tyrone Houghton all check out. It'll be Sammy Bazai to inbound it from the near sideline for Southeastern. He had a season-high 33 points in the season opener against Central Oklahoma for the Savage Storm. Bazai 8th in the league in three-point field goal percentage and 7th in the conference in three-point field goals made. Nick Wayman on him right now defensively out of the 2-3 zone. 14 on the shot clock. Henderson shoots for three, short, no good. Defensive rebound by Tyler Corley of Arkansas Tech. Corley coming off an 18-point performance against UAM, takes it all the way to the rim for the layup. It comes with 9:47 remaining, and the Wonder Boys lead is 4 at 26-22. That's 9 points for Tyler Corley.
Well, Corley does a good job of keeping that ball away and trying to force the contact to get the foul and one.
Bazai will try a three. Short, no good from the right wing. Offensive rebound, Lonzy. His putback is good. Tyler Lonzy is 4 for 4 from the field. He has 8 points for the Savage Storm. And it's 26-24. Arkansas Tech with 9:16 to go until the intermission. Right side, Mason Klein gets a pick from McKinney. Goes left. They swing it left corner for Wayman. Three-pointer in and out. No good. Defensive rebound for Southeastern by DJ Henderson. Henderson into the front court. Stops at the top of the key. Cut off by Mason Klein. They feed it on the right baseline for Lonzy. He gets it to go again. Tyler Lonzy is now 5 out of 5 from the field. He has scored the last 4 points to tie the score at 26 with 8:51 remaining in the half. Top of the key, Guillory. Gives it up on the right wing for Corley. Bounce pass from McKinney on the right baseline. Lonzy nearly forced a turnover. McKinney able to corral it. Gives to Guillory, and Guillory fouled going in for the layup try. Anton Cook took the foul to prevent the easy two. It is Anton Cook's first personal foul. It is team foul number 2 for the Savage Storm.
And that was a pretty easy foul to see.
And Andrew Guillory will head to the free throw line for the first time tonight. Guillory on the season, a 72% free throw shooter. Jerry Owens in and Kristen McKinney out for Arkansas Tech. Threadgill replaces DJ Henderson.
Guillory gets that first one.
And Fanola replaces Bazai for Southeastern. Guillory trying to go 2 for 2 at the line. He gets them both. 8:36 to go first half. And the Wonder Boys are back in front 28-26. Right wing Anton Cook gives to Nola at the top of the key. Bounce pass in the corner now for Threadgill. He gives it at the right elbow for Lonzy. Lonzy finally misses one, and the defensive rebound is controlled for Arkansas Tech by Andrew Guillory. Guillory into the front court, gives it right wing for Corley. Tyler Corley defended by Threadgill. a pick from Owens, goes left, bounce pass for Guillory. Guillory steps back for three. It is no good. Back iron from the top of the key. Anton Cook with a defensive rebound and a transition opportunity for the Savage Storm, but the Wonder Boys recover defensively. Now Nathan Jackson gets it at the top of the key for the Savage Storm, and he was fouled on the floor. It was Nick Wayman with the block. It is Wayman's first personal foul, team foul number 3, and we have timeout on the floor. 7:54 remaining, first half. Arkansas Tech 28, Southeastern Oklahoma State 26. Back in 1 minute. This is Wonder Boys basketball. The Arkansas Tech Wonder Boys with a chance to clinch a berth in the Great American Conference Tournament with a win tonight. And both teams shooting the basketball well early on. Southeastern Oklahoma State 10 of 18 from the field, 56%. The Wonder Boys 11 of 22, 50% from the field. Southeastern Oklahoma State with the basketball following the timeout. Wonder Boys leading 28-26, 7:41 to go until halftime. Fanola gives it right wing for Threadgill. Back to Fanola. Bounce pass on the baseline for Jackson. He feeds Lonzy. Layup good for Tyler Lonzy. A big first half for Lonzy. He is 6 out of 7 from the field. He has 12 points. And he has forged the second tie of the night. It's tied at 28 with 7:22 to go in the half. Guillory on the right wing, gives it on the baseline for Owens. 17-foot jumper is good for Jerry Owens. Owens off the bench with 7 points for the Wonder Boys. He's made all 3 of his field goal tries, and he puts Tech back in front 30-28. Top of the key, Anton Cook gives it on the left wing for Threadgill. Skip pass across for Jackson. Back to Threadgill now. Bounce pass in the corner for Cook. Cook drives the baseline. Reverse layup, no good. Rebound, Lonzy. Put back is good. Tyler Lonzy, a one-man wrecking crew right now for Southeastern. He has 14 first half points. Mercy. 6:48 to go in the half, and he has once again tied the score, this time at 30 apiece. Right side Guillory hands it off for Freddie Lee. He gives it up to Tyler Corley. Wonder Boys run a little 3-man weave at the top of the key. It goes in the corner for Owens. Owens drives the baseline, and an offensive foul called on Jerry Owens as he runs over Anton Cook, I should say. The foul on Jerry Owens is his second, team foul number 4. To Kristen McKinney and Tyrone Houghton replaced Jerry Owens and Nick Wayman for the Wonder Boys. Yep. Jerry just got too big of a hurry that time. Sammy Bazai back in for Southeastern in place of Anton Cook. So it's Threadgill, Jackson, Bazai, Lonzy, and Fanola for Southeastern. It's Corley, it's Lee, it's Guillory, Houghton, and McKinney for the Wonder Boys. 16 on the shot clock, driving Bazai, floated over Houghton, no good. Defensive rebound by McKinney, and McKinney was pushed to the floor by Tyler Lonzy. Lonzy is called for his first personal foul. Southeastern head coach Kelly Green is all the way out to midcourt to argue the call, and he is going to be assessed a bench warning. Kelly Green, the Southeastern head coach, saying that they weren't even there. And now he's getting right in the face of the official. He's about to get himself a technical foul unless he gives ground, and he will wisely do so. And now a technical foul. A technical foul on Southeastern Oklahoma State head coach Kelly Green as he got right in the face of the official. He's lucky he didn't get one right then. He turned to walk away. He had an opportunity to avoid the technical foul, but he kept talking. And that's going to send Freddie Lee to the free throw line to shoot 2 for Arkansas Tech.
Well, his players came over there and was telling him that nobody was even around to pick up that foul, and so he kind of took off with it.
Lee, an 81% free throw shooter on the year for Arkansas Tech. He goes 1 for 2, missing the second one. 31-30 is the Arkansas Tech lead. After the Lee free throw, and the basketball will belong to the Wonder Boys. Andrew Guillory will get a breather, replaced by Bryson Fletcher. 6 minutes and 7 seconds remaining. Andrew Perez is in, and Tyler Lonzy is out for Southeastern. And it'll be Tyler Corley to bring it into the front court for the Wonder Boys. 6 minutes and now 5 seconds to go in the first half. The Wonder Boys lead 31-30 on a night when they can clinch what would be the 9th consecutive postseason berth for the Wonder Boys basketball program. Lee gives it on the left wing for Corley. Cross court for Lee, and a blocking foul called on Southeastern. Quentin Threadgill called for the block. It is Threadgill's second. It's team foul number 3. I should say team foul number, I've got 4 on Southeastern. How many of you got them for, Kelly?
Oh, Southeast 1, 2, that would have been the 4th.
Okay, 4 team fouls on Southeastern.
Number 2 on Threadgill, right?
Yep. Inbounds pass for Tyler Corley.
They were corrected on the PA.
14 fouls for the Wonder Boys, 5 for Southeastern, and now the Wonder Boys are going to pick up their 5th on an offensive foul away from the basketball. They called to Kristen McKinney for using his free arm to clear out the defender. It is McKinney's second, and it is team foul number 5, so the two teams now even in that regard. 31-32.
Houghton got that.
Oh, you are correct. So not McKinney. Instead, it's the second on Houghton, according to the board. Left side, DJ Henderson. He gives it out front for Panola. On to Bazai. Bazai fakes a 3. He drives. Layup is good, and a blocking foul. Southeastern Oklahoma State takes its first lead of the game, and it's going to be a 3-point play opportunity for Sammy Bazai. The foul is on Tyrone Houghton is on Freddie Lee of Arkansas Tech. Is Lee's first personal.
Coach Green's technicals starting to pay dividends for him.
Yep, getting a few calls now. Unable to complete the 3-point play is Bazai. After the foul on Freddie Lee, looks like Marty Panola may have taken an accidental finger to the eye as he is grasping at his face and in considerable discomfort. Kelly Green, the Southeastern Oklahoma State head coach, will come out to check on him along with a member of the athletic training staff for the Savage Storm. And Panola with some pain for that left eye, and he will check out for the Savage Storm. He and Kristen McKinney exchange a high five as an acknowledgement there of accidental contact. Nick Wayman will check in for the Wonder Boys in place of Tyrone Houghton. After that spot of confusion on the foul count, let's give you that Tyrone Houghton does have 2 personal fouls. Kristen McKinney has 1 for Arkansas Tech, and Freddie Lee has 1. 5:13 to go in the first half. Southeastern Oklahoma State with its first lead of the game at 32-31 on the layup by Sammy Bazai, giving him his first 2 points of the game. Guillory wants to drive. Pass deflected out of bounds by Sammy Bazai, and the Wonder Boys will throw it in from the far sideline, but with only 6 seconds on the shot clock. Fletcher gets it inbounds to Freddie Lee. Lee drives, gets to the right elbow. 15-foot jumper is no good, and DJ Henderson gets the defensive rebound for Southeastern. Savage Storm into the front court. Out front for Nathan Jackson. He gives on the left wing for Bazai. Out it goes to Anton Cook. Cook gives to Henderson. Henderson drives to the free throw line, dishes back out for Anton Cook. 15 to shoot. Zip, bounce pass down low for Nathan Jackson. He gets it out to Bazai. Bazai penetrates back to Jackson on the left baseline. 10-foot jumper good for Nathan Jackson. Southeastern Oklahoma State leads 34-31 as the Savage Storm has scored the last 4 points. Left side, Guillory drives to the top of the key. They give it in the corner for Wayman. 3-pointer to tie is no good. Defensive rebound by Andrew Perez. Poked away from him by McKinney. Stolen by Guillory. Layup no good. Second try by Guillory no good. Third try by McKinney no good. Rebound Southeastern. Anton Cook able to pick it out of midair for the Savage Storm.
Tough one there.
We go under 4 minutes to play in the half. Southeastern leading 34-31. Top of the key, DJ Henderson. Looks to penetrate behind the back, dribble, loses the handle, poked away by Freddie Lee. Retrieved for Southeastern by Jackson with 9 on the shot clock. Sammy Bazai, step back three is good. Tough shot by Sammy Bazai, and a timeout taken by Chad Klein of Arkansas Tech. 3:35 to go. First half, Southeastern Oklahoma State leading 37-31. We will break for 1 minute plus a station ID. You're listening to Wonder Boys Basketball. This has gone wrong for the Wonder Boys in the last few minutes. Arkansas Tech has cooled off considerably from the field. Now 12 of 27 from the field are the Wonder Boys, 44%. That means they've made just 4 out of their last 19 field goal tries. Meanwhile, Southeastern has actually got hotter. They're now 15 of 25 from the field, 60%. A moving screen set by the Wonder Boys, and that'll give it back to Southeastern on turnover number 3 by Arkansas Tech. Nick Wayman was the guilty party. It is his second personal foul. He'll be replaced by Tyrone Houghton. So it's Houghton, McKinney, Klein, Corley, and Guillory, the 5 on the floor for the Wonder Boys. 3:23 to go first half. Southeastern Oklahoma State on a 7-0 run. They've made their last 3 field goal tries, and they lead at 37-31. Lonzy back in, misses a 10-foot jumper from left of the lane. Tyrone Houghton gets the defensive rebound for the Wonder Boys. They push it, Guillory to the rim. Layup will be waved off on an offensive foul. Tyler Lonzy back to take the charge for Southeastern. The foul on Andrew Guillory is his first. It is team foul number 3568 for Arkansas Tech. And the basketball belongs to Southeastern. Into the front court comes Anton Cook as Arkansas Tech head coach Chad Klein asks if he got a technical, would he start to get some calls, as the whistles have definitely gone Southeastern's way, and so has the scoreboard, since Kelly Green got his technical with 6:07 to go in the first half. Drive by Anton Cook, layup no good, rebounded by the Wonder Boys, and then a foul committed by Southeastern's Tyler Lonzy. Bad foul by him, 90 feet away from the basket for his second personal foul. He'll be replaced by Andrew Perez, and that's likely the last we will see of Tyler Lonzy until the second half. See if the Wonder Boys can take advantage. Tyler Corley will bring it into the front court. DJ Henderson, Sammy Bazai, Andrew Perez, Nathan Jackson, and Anton Cook set up defensively for Southeastern. McKinney drives down the left side of the lane, dishes out for Guillory. Guillory spin move at the free throw line, gets to the rim, misses the layup. There's a whistle and a foul on the rebound. The foul is against Southeastern's Sammy Bazai for a hold. It is his first personal foul. Team foul number 6. And so the Wonder Boys will throw it in from the baseline. Inbounds pass comes to McKinney in the left corner. New shot clock for Arkansas Tech. Right corner, Corley. Corley dribbles up to the wing, gets a pick from McKinney, shoots for 3, no good. McKinney rebound and a putback. Kristen McKinney in the same motion able to pick that offensive rebound up midair and put it back home. It's the first field goal for the Wonder Boys in almost 5 minutes. And it pulls the Wonder Boys back within 4 at 37-33. Bazai for 3, no good from the top of the key. Rebound, Andrew Perez. Putback try is no good, but Perez is fouled, and the 7'2" freshman will go to the line to shoot two. The foul on Tyrone Houghton was 3. Houghton will pick up his third personal foul. And Andrew Perez will be the shooter for Southeastern Oklahoma State. First one is good for Perez. The official stats have Houghton for 3 personal fouls and McKinney for none. I'm still wondering if maybe one of that foul a few minutes ago that it wasn't real clear as to whether it was on Houghton or on McKinney. I still wonder on exactly who they called that foul on. We may have to check the book at halftime. Left wing, Jerry Owens for 3 after Southeastern went 1 for 2 at the free throw line. Owens misses the 3. Southeastern the other direction, leading now 38-33 after that 1 out of 2 trip to the free throw line for Andrew Perez. Top of the key, Anton Cook gives it on the right side for DJ Henderson. Bounce pass down low for Perez. Perez bank shot no good from the right block, and DeChriston McKinney gets the defensive rebound. Wonder Boys the other way. Freddie Lee gives it to McKinney at the top of the key, right wing for Corley. Tyler Corley blows by his defender, gets under the rim, throws at the corner for Klein. Three-pointer no good from the left side. Offensive rebound, Jerry Owens. He throws it out to Freddie Lee for 3. No good, in and out. And Andrew Perez has the defensive rebound for Southeastern. Outlet pass finds Fanola. Fanola finds Jackson, layup good. 53 seconds left in the half. And the Southeastern lead is 7 at 40-33. Nathan Jackson now at 6 points. He's 3 out of 4 from the field. Tyler Corley brings it into the front court, gives it left wing to Owens. This is Southeastern's biggest lead so far. McKinney drives down the right side of the lane. Layup over Perez is no good. Tip try no good. Rebounded by Owens. His putback is blocked. Owens gets it again out to Klein. He hands it off to Corley. And now the Wonder Boys will hold for the final shot of the half. 15 seconds to go until the intermission. Wonder Boys down by 7. Corley dribbles on the logo at midcourt. Gives it right wing to Freddie Lee. 5 seconds left in the half. Out to Owens. Owens puts up a 3. It is no good. And that is how the first half comes to an end after 20 minutes of basketball. At Tucker Coliseum in Russellville, it's Southeastern Oklahoma State 40 and Arkansas Tech 33. Back in 3 minutes. You're listening to the Wonder Boys. at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville, where we are at halftime, and Southeastern Oklahoma State leads the Arkansas Tech Wonder Boys by a score of 40-33. Southeastern is 16 of 30 from the field so far. That's 53%, including 5 of 12, 42% from three-point range. And the Savage Storm, 3 out of 5 at the free throw line, 60%. Arkansas Tech, 13 of 34 from the field so far. That is 38%. And the Wonder Boys are just 3 out of 17, 18% from three-point range. And if you only shoot 18% from beyond the arc against a zone defense, it could be a long night. The Wonder Boys, 4 out of 5 at the free throw line. That's 80%. Arkansas Tech with a 22-15 rebounding edge, but Southeastern has 8 assists compared to just 1 turnover, and the Wonder Boys have 5 assists compared to 4 turnovers. Individual leaders, first for the Savage Storm, Tyler Lonzy is 7 out of 9 from the field. All 3 of his rebounds are of the offensive variety, and he has 14 points for the Savage Storm to lead all scorers. Also scoring in the first half for Southeastern were Nathan Jackson and DJ Henderson with 6 points apiece. Sammy Bazai and Marty Finola with 5 points apiece. Anton Cook with 3 points. And Ander Perez has 1 point for the Savage Storm. For Arkansas Tech, it's Tyler Corley and Andrew Guillory with 9 points apiece. Guillory leads all players with 8 rebounds in the first half. 7 points at halftime for Jerry Owens. 4 points apiece for DeChriston McKinney and Freddie Lee. McKinney also has 6 rebounds. Lee also has 2 assists. And that is the scoring for the Wonder Boys at the intermission as Southeastern Oklahoma State leads it by a score of 40-33 on a night when the Wonder Boys can clinch a postseason berth. With a victory, they will have to come from behind in the second half. We'll break for 3 minutes, and then Kelly Davis will get us up to date on the Great American Conference scoreboard. Southeastern leads it 40-33 at halftime. You're listening to Wonder Boys basketball.
their ticket, 84-67 over Southern Nazarene. And going down in overtime, it was Oklahoma Baptist 91, Southern Arkansas 88. So with all that, you have the Golden Suns with a 20-1 conference mark. Now Harding is in sole possession of second place at 14-7, followed by Southern Arkansas and Southwest Oklahoma at 13-8. You have two teams now with 12-9 records, Oklahoma Baptist, which is ineligible for the postseason, and Henderson State, followed by Southeast Oklahoma now at 11-10, followed by East Central 10-11, and UA Monticello 9-12. Ouachita is 7-14, so they will not have a chance to get to the postseason with just one game remaining, and they're two back of Monticello. So that's it on the women's side. All these are halftime scores for you. It is Harding 41, East Central 36, Ouachita 44, Northwest Oklahoma 40. It was Henderson State 35, Southwest Oklahoma 26. Southern Naz and UAM are all tied at 24. And with 2 minutes left because of the overtime, Southern Arkansas has a 36-33 lead over Oklahoma Baptist. So we may not have a final there because of the overtime, but if we do, we'll pass that along to you.
That is the story in Great American Conference basketball. A reminder that the Golden Suns softball team will be at home tomorrow and Saturday. Tomorrow at 3 p.m., it'll be the Golden Suns against defending GAC champion Henderson State for a doubleheader. And then those same two teams will play a doubleheader beginning at noon on Saturday. All of that taking place at the Chartwells Women's Sports Complex here on the Arkansas Tech campus in Russellville. The Golden Suns ranked number 6 in the nation in the NCAA Division II softball poll. So get out and support the 12-1 Golden Sun softball team tomorrow at 3 p.m. at the Chartwells Women's Sports Complex. 20 minutes of basketball left tonight at Tucker Coliseum, and the Wonder Boys need a comeback. Southeastern Oklahoma State leads it 40-33. Back in 3 minutes with the second half. This is Arkansas Tech basketball. 40-33, Southeastern Oklahoma State leads as we get ready for the second half, and we're joined by Kelly Davis. And Kelly, the outside shots have not been going down so far tonight for the Wonder Boys. I would not be surprised to see them go to more dribble penetration with Andrew Guillory and Tyler Corley to maybe get things going offensively here in the second half.
Well, early in the game, McKinney, he had a lot of success getting some inside buckets, easy ones off the backboard, so we'll see if they do that again.
Southeastern Oklahoma State with the basketball to begin the second half. Right baseline jumper, no good for Nathan Jackson. Defensive rebound for Arkansas Tech by Andrew Guillory. Guillory into the front court, goes to the right wing, throws it out front for DeChriston McKinney. McKinney, Corley, Guillory, Houghton, and Fletcher are the five on the floor. Bounce pass into traffic, saved for the Wonder Boys by McKinney. He tries to get it to the cutter, Guillory, and Guillory has it deflected away out of bounds. The Wonder Boys will throw it in with 15 on the shot clock. Andrew Perez will check in place of Tyler Lonzy to try to defend the rim on this inbounds pass, which is more easily done when you're 7'2" with that kind of wingspan.
That was
Inbounds pass for DeChriston McKinney in the corner for Fletcher. Fletcher penetrates, shoots over Perez, misses, gets his own rebound, throws it out to Guillory. Guillory penetrates, layup is no good, but Guillory draws the foul, and he will shoot two as Andrew Perez, put in for defensive purposes, commits the foul. It is his first, team foul number 1 this half on the Savage Storm, and heading to the free throw line to shoot two for the Wonder Boys will be Andrew Guillory. And so far to begin the second half, Arkansas Tech is doing a much better job attacking the rim rather than settling for the outside shots. The first free throw is short, no good for Guillory. He's now 2 out of 3 from the line. Guillory with 9 points and 9 rebounds so far tonight. Perez is back out, and Tyler Lonzy returns for Southeastern Oklahoma State. A second free throw try forthcoming for Guillory. It is good. 10 points and 9 rebounds for Andrew Guillory. The 9 rebounds match his season high, which he established against Nova Southeastern back on December 18th. He's in search of and seems to be on his way to his first double-double of the year. He goes 1 out of 2 at the free throw line to pull the Wonder Boys within 6. Three-pointer on the other end for Threadgill is no good. The official rules that the rebound went over the top of the backboard, and that means it belongs to the Wonder Boys on a team defensive rebound. 19:04 remaining. Wonder Boys with the basketball, trailing 40-34. It'll be Tyler Corley to bring it into the front court. It's a high ball screen from McKinney, dribbles left, gives to Guillory, back out front from McKinney. He feeds on the right wing to Fletcher. 18 to shoot. Handoff for Corley. Corley dribbles right. Out on him is Marty Finola. Setting a pick, Houghton driving and shooting and scoring is Tyler Corley. Corley hits the runner. He becomes the second Wonder Boy in double figures in scoring. He has 11. The Wonder Boys have scored the first 3 points of the second half, and they trail by just 4. Drive by Sammy Bazai, gives it up on the right wing for Nathan Jackson. Jackson defended by Guillory, gives it out front for Bazai. Shot clock at 13. Wonder Boys in a 1-3-1 zone. Bazai shoots over it for 3. It's no good. Back iron, long rebound. A fight between Fletcher and Finola for the rebound, and they get Bryson Fletcher for the foul. They say he held Finola. It is Fletcher's first personal foul, first team foul this half on the Wonder Boys, and Southeastern will throw it in from the far sideline with a new shot clock. Inbounds pass for Threadgill. He hands it off at the top of the key for Jackson. Pass on the right side for Finola. Shot clock at 22. Pass nearly stolen by McKinney. Now it's a 5-on-4. They throw it in the corner for Threadgill. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Arkansas Tech. DeChriston McKinney with his 7th rebound of the night. The Wonder Boys have a 25-17 rebounding edge. Poked away from Corley. Stolen by Threadgill, and he takes it in for the layup. Tyler Corley got trapped with his back to the basket about 20 feet away, and Threadgill came in to poke it away from him and take it the distance for the layup. First 2 points for Threadgill. 42-36 Savage Storm. Guillory dribbles to the top of the key. Now back to his left. Defended by Bazai. They swing it right side for Corley. Corley wants to penetrate. Splits the seam on a double team. Gives it up to Guillory on the left wing. Out to Fletcher for 3. No good from the right wing. Bryson pursues his own rebound. So does Guillory. Guillory able to save it inbounds to Corley. Corley dribbles inside the top of the key. Throws it out to Guillory. Guillory goes to the left elbow. 16-foot jumper, no good. On the rebound, a whistle and a foul. It is against Southeastern Oklahoma State, I believe, or is it against the Wonder Boys? They're going to call it on Arkansas Tech.
Well, that's Houghton's fourth, I believe.
Tyrone Houghton is called for the foul. They got that corrected at halftime. The one foul that we weren't sure on, it went on McKinney.
Okay.
So that's just the third for Houghton. Top of the key, Sammy Mazzai with it for Southeastern. So 3 fouls on Houghton with 16:56 to go. Lob on the right baseline for Lonzy. Lonzy dribbles into the paint, spins. Shot rejected out of bounds by Tyrone Houghton. And the Wonder Boys will set up defensively as Southeastern will throw it in with 8 on the shot clock. Inbounds pass comes to Threadgill. Threadgill with 6 to shoot. Goes to his left, gets a pick from Jackson, gives to Fanola. Fanola with 1 on the shot clock, hits the running 8-footer from left of the lane. 44-36. Savage Storm by 8. It'll be Corley to bring it into the front court. Gives it on the right wing for Andrew Guillory. Guillory dribbles left, gets to the free throw line. Hands it off to Corley. Corley out to Guillory. Left side for Fletcher. 10 on the shot clock. Now Guillory has it. Guillory penetrates. Running 10-footer is no good. The rebound is out of bounds. Last touched by Southeastern. The Wonder Boys will maintain possession. Nick Wayman and Freddie Lee in for Arkansas Tech, joining Andrew Guillory, Tyler Corley, and DeCriston McKinney. Inbounds pass for Wayman at the top of the key. He hands it off to Lee. Lee gives on the right wing for Corley. Corley penetrates and draws a foul on Marty Fanola. It is Fanola's first. Team foul number 2 this half. Freddie Lee inbounds pass to Wayman at the top of the key. 3-pointer is short, no good. And Andrew Perez gets the defensive board for Savage Storm. 15 minutes and 50 seconds left.
There's a lot of time left, but we need a stop or 2 here.
Left side for Nathan Jackson. Jackson gives to Fanola at the top of the key. He feeds to Threadgill, 8 on the shot clock. Across it goes to Sammy Bazai. He dribbles, gives it back to Threadgill. 2 on the shot clock. Bazai makes the catch, drives, shoots from 12 feet. It did not draw iron, and we get a shot clock violation on the Savage Storm that takes us to a timeout on the floor. 15 minutes and 27 seconds left. Southeastern Oklahoma State 44, Arkansas Tech 36. Back in 1 minute. You're listening to the Wonder Boys. Minutes and 27 seconds left in the second half. Wonder Boys with the basketball. Southeastern Oklahoma State with the lead. Neither team has shot the ball well to start the second half. Southeastern 2 of 7 from the field so far since halftime. The Wonder Boys 1 out of 6. Southeastern leading 44-36. Left corner Wayman. He drives the baseline, dishes it back out to Freddie Lee. He gives to Corley. Corley penetrates. Runner in the lane is good for Tyler Corley. That's 13 points for Corley. He is 6 out of 8 from the field. And the Wonder Boys are back within 6 at 44-38.
I made another good stop here.
Threadgill has it out front. Gives it right wing to Fanola. Fanola back to Threadgill. Pass deflected by Freddie Lee, but saved for Southeastern by Perez. Now Nathan Jackson with it at the left elbow extended. Gives it down low for Andrew Perez. It's tied up by DeCriston McKinney, and the possession arrow will give the basketball to Arkansas Tech. It'll go into the books as turnover number 4 for Southeastern. Anton Cook checks in for the Savage Storm, replacing Sammy Bazai. It's Tyler Corley, Nick Wayman, Freddie Lee, Andrew Guillory, and DeKristin McKinney for the Wonder Boys. It's Andrew Perez, Quentin Threadgill, Nathan Jackson, Anton Cook, and Marty Panola for the Savage Storm. Wonder Boys down by 6 with 14:34 remaining. Feed into the low post for DeKristin McKinney, and just as he was about to go for a power dribble and try to take it to the rim, he's called for traveling. Turnover number 6 for the Wonder Boys. Tyler Lonzy is in, and Andrew Perez is out for the Savage Storm. Lonzy leads all scorers tonight with 14 points. Quentin Threadgill brings it into the front court for Southeastern. Pass deflected by Nick Wayman, stolen by Nick Wayman. Wonder Boys go the other way, down by half a dozen with 14:19 to go. Wayman thought about a three, now drives the left side of the lane, and a blocking foul is called on Quentin Threadgill. That'll be Threadgill's third, team foul number 3, and the Wonder Boys will throw it in from the near sideline with a fresh 30-second shot clock.
I don't believe Quentin appreciated that call.
And he'll be replaced by DJ Henderson. Tyler Corley to make the inbound pass for the Wonder Boys. Gets it in to Freddie Lee. Lee gives it to Corley now on the opposite wing, right side of the floor. Corley thought about a three, now drives, gets into the lane. And an armbar foul is called on Southeastern. They get Anton Cook for his second personal foul. Team foul number 4. The Wonder Boys will throw it in from the baseline. Baseline out of bounds play. That means Andrew Perez checks in for defensive purposes, replacing Tyler Lonzy. And Corley will throw it in from the baseline for Arkansas Tech. He lobs it out to the top of the keeper, Wayman. Wayman bounce pass, not a good one. Stolen away by Marty Panola. Panola takes it all the way. Layup is good and a foul. Nick Wayman picks up his third personal foul after committing the turnover on the offensive end. And it's a three-point play opportunity for Panola with 14:02 remaining. Panola will head to the line with a chance to give Southeastern the biggest lead of the night for either side if he can convert on this free throw. With 14 minutes and 2 seconds remaining, he does. And it's the first time all night that either side has led by more than 8. It's 47-38. Southeastern Oklahoma State as we go under 14 minutes to play on a night when the Wonder Boys can clinch a postseason berth with a win, or with a loss put themselves in some jeopardy of missing the postseason altogether. McKinney spin move, layup, no good. Rebound, Nick Wayman gets it, throws it out on the left wing for Lee. Three-pointer is good for Freddie Lee. Big three-pointer there for Lee, his second of the night. He has 7 points, and it stops the bleeding for Arkansas Tech. 47-41 is the Southeastern lead. Left wing Henderson gets it out front for Cook. Pass on the right wing for Nathan Jackson, back to Cook. He had an open three, passed it up, drives, shot blocked by DeKristin McKinney, and they call McKinney for the foul. It will be DeKristin McKinney's second personal foul, team foul number 3. And heading to the free throw line for Southeastern will be Anton Cook. This will be Cook's first trip to the line tonight. He is a 73% free throw shooter on the year. Cook had 25 points against the Wonder Boys in the first meeting this year, one of 8 times this year that he has scored 20 or more points in a game. But coming into tonight, over his last 2 games, Cook had been averaging just 2.5 points per game. He missed the first free throw. He only has 3 points so far tonight. And now he still has 3 as the second free throw is no good, but an offensive rebound by Panola for Southeastern and a bonus possession for the Savage Storm. Can they take advantage? Left baseline Jackson throws it out to Panola. Panola on to Cook. Cook left baseline 16-foot jumper is good as Southeastern Oklahoma State does take advantage of the bonus possession created by the offensive rebound off the missed free throw. And they lead 49-41 with 12:52 to go. Feed at the high post for McKinney. McKinney out to Wayman. Wayman one dribble, gives on the right wing to Fletcher. Fletcher dribbles left, gives to Freddie Lee. They swing it to Corley on the left wing. Corley dribbles to the left elbow, dishes out for Wayman. Three-pointer good. Nick Wayman with his first 3 points of the game. 12:36 remaining, and it's 49-44. The Wonder Boys are back within 5. Every time it looks like Southeastern might pull away, the Wonder Boys have an answer.
Ball movement that time, open shot.
Top of the key, Jackson gives it left wing to Cook. Bounce pass in the corner for Panola. Behind the back dribble finds Jackson. 12-foot jumper, no good. Defensive rebound by DeKristin McKinney. Outlet pass for Tyler Corley. Numbers aren't there. He waits for help. Gives to Lee for 3. Good! Freddie Lee with his second three-pointer and the Wonder Boys have pulled back within 2 on back-to-back three-pointers, and a timeout is called by Southeastern Oklahoma State. 12:03 remaining. Southeastern 49, Arkansas Tech 47. Back in 1 minute. You're listening to the Wonder Boys. The game of the night in GAC men's basketball is being played at Rhodes Reeves Fieldhouse in Searcy, and Kelly Davis has a score update.
In a battle for a tie for first place, Harding has a 59-51 lead over league-leading East Central. East Central 16-4, Harding is 15-5.
Those East Central Tigers will be here in Russellville to take on the Wonder Boys at 3 p.m. on Saturday. The Wonder Boys hope that is largely a meaningless game for them. In order for that to be true, they must win tonight and clinch their ticket to the conference tournament. Southeastern with the ball and a 2-point lead after back-to-back three-pointers by Nick Wayman and Freddie Lee have gotten the Wonder Boys back within 2. Three-pointer no good by DJ Henderson. Offensive rebound for the Savage Storm by Fanola. Fanola for 3, good. Marty Fanola, 3-pointer from the right wing, his second 3 of the night. He has 13 points, and again, it's the offensive rebound that cost the Wonder Boys as they were unable to close out the stop by getting the defensive board. Three-pointer of Nick Wayman, rims out, no good. Nathan Jackson gets the defensive rebound for Southeastern. Into the front court comes the Savage Storm. Fanola is ridden through the paint by Tyler Corley. Corley picks up his first personal foul, and it takes us to a timeout on the floor. 11 minutes and 14 seconds remaining, second half. Southeastern Oklahoma State 52, Arkansas Tech 47. Back in 1 minute. This is Wonder Boys basketball. Minutes and 14 seconds remaining. Southeastern Oklahoma State 52, Arkansas Tech 47. Savage Storm with the basketball. Following the timeout. Inbounds pass comes from Nathan Jackson. He dribbles to the left elbow, throws it out right wing for Fanola. Now Lonzy gets it. They reverse it left side. It goes all the way to the baseline for Jackson. And as Nathan Jackson received the pass, he shuffled his feet. Turnover number 6 for Southeastern Oklahoma State. Andrew Guillory and Nick Wayman return for the Wonder Boys. Andrew Perez and Quentin Threadgill return for the Savage Storm. The 5 on the floor for the Wonder Boys now. Bryson Fletcher, along with Jerry Owens, Freddie Lee, Nick Wayman, and Andrew Guillory. 11 minutes to go. Wonder Boys down by 5, trying to punch their ticket to Bartlesville. Right corner, Jerry Owens. They reverse it left side for Wayman. Nick Wayman gives it on the baseline for Fletcher. Out to Owens. 12-foot jumper is good for Jerry Owens. He has 9 points on 4 of 6 shooting from the field. And the Wonder Boys are back within 3 at 52-49. Right side, Jackson with it for Southeastern Oklahoma State. Gives it at the top of the key for Threadgill. He distributes to Fanola. Back to Threadgill out high. Freddie Lee sinking off him, not considering him to be a big threat from beyond the arc. Shot clock at 7. Threadgill, they swing it right side for Bazai. Three-pointer no good. Defensive rebound, Jerry Owens. He was fouled from behind by Andrew Perez. Perez picks up his second personal foul. He is inquisitive as to why he was called for the foul. It is the 5th team foul for the Savage Storm. And Freddie Lee will bring it into the front court for the Wonder Boys. Arkansas Tech could tie it this trip down the floor with a three-pointer. Right side Lee. Gives it out front for Nick Wayman. Now they swing it left side for Fletcher. Fletcher drives, dishes out to Wayman. On to Guillory. Guillory 14 to shoot. Goes left, hands it off to Lee. And on that handoff, Andrew Guillory is called for setting a moving screen. It is Guillory's second personal foul. Team foul number 6. Tyrone Houghton is in for the Wonder Boys. Jerry Owens is out. And Quentin Threadgill will bring it into the front court for Southeastern. Threadgill, Jackson, Bazai, Lonzy, and Fanola are now the 5 on the floor for Southeastern Oklahoma State. We're under 10 minutes to go at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville. Wonder Boys trail by 3. Bounce pass down low for Jackson. Layup good for Nathan Jackson off the Tyler Lonzy assist. And it's 54-49, a 5-point lead for the Savage Storm. Nathan Jackson now with 8 points. Lee will try for 3. It's no good. Off to the right. And on the rebound, Nick Wayman commits a foul. That will be the 4th personal foul on Nick Wayman with 9:31 to go. And DeChriston McKinney will get him out of the game. He fouled Fanola. It's team foul number 7, and so Marty Fanola, who is 3 out of 3 at the line tonight, will shoot a 1-and-1 on the other end for the Savage Storm. Fanola, a 74% free throw shooter on the year, averaging 10 points and 5 rebounds per game over his last 3. He's exceeded even those good numbers tonight. He has 13 points and 6 rebounds, but he misses the front end of the 1-and-1. And the Wonder Boys rebound it, and they'll take it the other way, trailing by 5 with 9:23 remaining. Top of the key, Bryson Fletcher. Gives it on the left wing to Guillory. Back out to Fletcher. Bryson back to Guillory. Fletcher again. 12 to shoot. Dribbles right. Hands it off to Freddie Lee. Lee dribbles left across the top of the key. Hands it off to Guillory. Guillory wants to drive down the right side of the lane. Leans in. Banks it home. Andrew Guillory with 12 points and 10 rebounds. The first career double-double for Guillory in his Arkansas Tech career. And it's 54-51. The Wonder Boys are back within 3. Now they need a stop. Feed down low for Fanola. Floats it high over Houghton. No good. Defensive rebound by DeChriston McKinney. Ahead go the Wonder Boys. Left side, Guillory. Guillory wants to drive the baseline. Cut off by Nathan Jackson. Throws it out to Freddie Lee. Lee gives right wing to Fletcher. Feed on the right baseline from McKinney. Back to Fletcher. Out front for Lee. Lee tries to drive. Got fouled by Threadgill. No call. Gives to McKinney. Layup no good. He's taken to the floor. No call. Rebound Southeastern. Fanola in transition. Stops. Gives to Jackson. Jackson gets his defender in the air. Gravity compels DeChriston McKinney to come back down on top of Nathan Jackson. It is DeChriston McKinney's 3rd foul. It's team foul number 8, and it should be a 1-and-1 for Nathan Jackson, and it will be. Tyler Corley is back in for the Wonder Boys in place of Bryson Fletcher. Jerry Owens will replace Tyrone Houghton.
Oh, we sure needed that foul down on the other end.
Mason Klein replaces Andrew Guillory. They'll get Guillory a breather just ahead of the under 8 media timeout. 54-51 is the Southeastern lead as Jackson steps to the line for a 1-and-1. He is a 72% free throw shooter. He makes the front end. It is Jackson's 9th point of the game. This is his first trip to the free throw line. Southeastern just 5 of 10 from the free throw line tonight. Anton Cook is in, and Sammy Bazai is out for the Savage Storm. A second try forthcoming now for Jackson. A chance to make it a 5-point lead for Southeastern with 8:19 to go. His free throw is no good, though it remains 55-51. And Mason Klein clears the defensive rebound for Arkansas Tech. Lee gives it on the right wing for Corley. Bounce pass on the baseline to McKinney. Back out to Corley. Now Lee with it again. Freddie Lee hands it off left wing for Klein. Back to Lee. Now Klein gets it out front. He distributes right wing for Corley. Corley wants to drive on Fanola. Gets by him, splits a double team. Fanola recovers to block Corley's shot. On the rebound, the ball is out of bounds, and the Wonder Boys will have it with 3 on the shot clock when we return. Timeout on the floor. 7 minutes and 51 seconds remaining. Southeastern Oklahoma State 55, Arkansas Tech 51. Back in 1 minute. This is Wonder Boys basketball. Seven minutes and 51 seconds to go here in Russellville. Southeastern Oklahoma State leading Arkansas Tech 55-51. The Wonder Boys with the basketball. And during that media timeout, the shot clock, which was at 3, was reset to a full 30 seconds. Inbounds pass for Mason Klein. Three-pointer is no good. Rebound by Southeastern Oklahoma State's Nathan Jackson. And the Savage Storm takes it the other way, up by 4 with under 8 minutes to go. Quentin Threadgill gives it across for Marty Fanola. Feed at the high post for Anton Cook. Cook surrounded by 3 Wonder Boys. Lobs it for the 7'2" Andrew Perez. Now left baseline Jackson. Out to Threadgill for 3. No good. Defensive rebound by DeChriston McKinney. His 11th rebound of the night. Ahead to Mason Klein. Klein drives. 10-foot jumper. No good. Andrew Perez gets the defensive rebound for Southeastern. Ahead to Threadgill. Threadgill numbers aren't there, so he waits. Gives it to Jackson. Ahead to Fanola. Layup. No good. Rebound. Arkansas Tech. Again, it's DeChriston McKinney. His 12th rebound of the game. Ahead it goes to Freddie Lee. He leaves it with the trailer Corley for 3. No good. McKinney tries to tip it in, but Andrew Perez comes away with the loose ball for Southeastern. It'll be Quentin Threadgill to bring it into the front court. We're down to 6 minutes and 49 seconds left. Southeastern Oklahoma State with the ball and a 55-51 lead over the Wonder Boys. Right side, Nathan Jackson. Out front it goes to Fanola. He gives right side to Cook. 7 to shoot. Cook pushes off, shoots from 15 feet and scores. Anton Cook got away with the offensive foul and then knocked down a 15-foot jumper from the left baseline to give Southeastern a 57-51 lead. Top of the key, Freddie Lee. Gets a pick from McKinney. Gives it left wing to Corley. Corley dribbles right, hands it off to Klein for 3. No good, short. Rebound out of bounds, and it'll belong to Southeastern. Bryson Fletcher, Andrew Guillory, Nick Wayman. 3 seniors check back in for the Wonder Boys in place of Mason Klein, Jerry Owens, and DeChriston McKinney, who will get a well-deserved breather with 6 minutes and 12 seconds to go. 57-51 Southeastern. Into the front court comes Quentin Threadgill. Threadgill dribbles to the right wing, hands it off for Sammy Bazai. Arkansas Tech has gone man-to-man defensively. Left corner Bazai, defended by Freddie Lee. Lobs it for Lonzy. Lonzy, defended by Wayman, pushes off on him, spins, and scores.
Oh, mercy.
16 points for Lonzy, 5:52 remaining, and it's an 8-point lead for the Savage Storm. Right side Guillory gets a pick from Fletcher. Drives in the middle of the lane. Layup is good as he gets the hole plus a foul. The foul on Tyler Lonzy of Southeastern Oklahoma State. It is his 3rd personal foul. Team foul number 6. And Andrew Guillory will shoot 1 free throw with 5:39 remaining. Guillory will step to the line where so far tonight he is 3 out of 4. 14 points for Guillory, shooting for 15, short, no good. And Nathan Jackson has the defensive rebound for Southeastern. 5:36 remaining.
Need to get a good stop here.
Savage Storm leading 59-53. Wonder Boys need a win to clinch a berth in the GAC tournament. Drive and a whistle and a foul on the floor called on Bryson Fletcher of Arkansas Tech. It is his second personal foul. It is team foul number 9, and so this will be the final 1-and-1 of the game for Southeastern. After this, they'll be in the double bonus. Andrew Perez replaces Tyler Lonzy for Southeastern. And Sammy Bazai steps to the line for the Savage Storm. Bazai 0 for 1 at the free throw line tonight. 73% shooter on the year. He makes the front end and thus earns a second opportunity with 5 minutes and 25 seconds to go. Sammy Bazai with 6 points on the night. Shooting for his 7th, and he gets it. 61-53 Southeastern. Fanola returns in place of Bazai for Southeastern. Tyler Corley, Nick Wayman, Freddie Lee, Andrew Guillory, and Bryson Fletcher are the 5 on the floor. Into the front court comes Corley. Gives it up on the right wing for Guillory, in the corner for Fletcher. Guillory gets it back. Fletcher again. He'll try for 3. No good from the right corner. The rebound is going to go out of bounds on the far sideline. Last touched by the Wonder Boys. And Southeastern has it with 5:14 remaining. And right now, the Wonder Boys need some kind of spark. Maybe a turnover that they can convert directly into points on the other end. They need some kind of spark to get them going. Down by 8 with 5:06 to go. Left side Jackson. Defended by Fletcher with 17 to shoot. Jackson still with his dribble, picks it up, feeds it for Lonzy at the high post. Defended by Fletcher. Lonzy backs him down. Lonzy using his free arm to push off on Fletcher all the way to the basket, and they call Fletcher for the foul.
Said he had 2 hands on him.
He's trying to keep from falling down. He's trying to keep his balance from being pushed so hard. It's Fletcher's 3rd personal foul. Team foul number 10, and so it'll be 2 free throws for Tyler Lonzy. Lonzy is a 73% free throw shooter on the year. First one is good for Tyler Lonzy, his 17th point of the game. He will have another try. The second try for Lonzy is on its way. It is good. He gets both of those. And the basketball belongs to the Wonder Boys, now down by 10 with 4 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. Right side, Guillory gets a pick from Fletcher, goes behind the back with his dribble, loses it, saves it, now looks to drive, gets to the rim, layup, no good, but a whistle and a foul on Southeastern, and it'll be 2 free throws for Arkansas Tech. The foul on the Savage Storm is on Tyler Lonzy. It is his 4th personal foul. It is team foul number 7, and so the Wonder Boys will be in the bonus the rest of the way. For Tyler Lonzy, the 18 points that he has scored tonight, as the first free throw is no good for Guillory. The 18 points tonight for Southeastern Oklahoma State's Tyler Lonzy matches his season high. DeChriston McKinney replaces Nick Wayman for the Wonder Boys. Guillory was short on the first free throw. He'll have another try. Guillory now 3 out of 6 from the line tonight, now 3 out of 7. As the second one is in and out, no good. And on the rebound, there's a whistle and a foul on the Wonder Boys. They get DeChriston McKinney for the push. It is McKinney's 4th. And on the other end, Southeastern Oklahoma State will shoot 2 free throws with 4 minutes and 37 seconds remaining. The shooter will be Nathan Jackson. He is 1 out of 2 at the free throw line tonight. The first one is good. His 10th point of the game. He becomes the 3rd Savage Storm player to reach double figures in scoring. Andrew Perez returns for Southeastern in place of Tyler Lonzy, who will take a break with his 4 personal fouls. Second try for Jackson is good. And it is 65-53. Southeastern Oklahoma State has scored the last 6 points, and all of them have come at the free throw line. They've made 6 out of 6 free throws over the last minute. Feed in the low post for McKinney, poked away by Andrew Perez. Went over his back. Stolen by Marty Fanola, and the Savage Storm will take it the other way. Southeastern with the ball and a 12-point lead with 4:18 remaining. Anton Cook gives it left side. Now in the corner for Threadgill. Threadgill dribbles out high, gives to Fanola. Fanola dribbles right. Might have got away with the carry, hands it off to Threadgill with 7 to shoot. Guillory with the defense on Threadgill. McKinney picks him up on a switch. Threadgill drives, layup, no good. Rebound, Arkansas Tech. Guillory on a run out. Andrew Guillory all the way, and they're going to call a foul on the floor against Southeastern Oklahoma State's Anton Cook. It'll be Cook's, well, he's indicating 13, but has to be on 12. Anton Cook picks up his 3rd personal foul, team foul number 8, and it'll take us to the final officials timeout of the night. 3:54 remaining. Southeastern 65, Arkansas Tech 53. Back in 1 minute. You're listening to the Wonder Boys. The Wonder Boys will have to dig deep right here, trailing by 12 with 3:54 remaining. Andrew Guillory heading to the free throw line. He'll be shooting a 1-and-1 for the Wonder Boys. The front end is good. Guillory's 15th point of the night. He's 4 out of 8 from the free throw line. He has a season-high 11 rebounds. Arkansas Tech with a 35-31 rebounding edge overall. The second free throw is also good. 3:54 remaining at 65-55. A 10-point deficit for the Wonder Boys. Loose ball on the near side. They come crashing into our table. Everything seems to be okay. And Southeastern Oklahoma State maintains possession. Right side, Anton Cook with it. It goes to Panola. Now left side for Nathan Jackson. They get it in the post for Lonzy. Lonzy loses the ball. Stolen away for the Wonder Boys by Bryson Fletcher. And then Fletcher is fouled. Fletcher tackled as he picked up that loose ball by Tyler Lonzy. And that'll be it, I believe, for Tyler Lonzy. 3 minutes and 27 seconds to go. And Tyler Lonzy has been disqualified. Lonzy fouls out with 3:27 left. That's a big break for the Wonder Boys. Lonzy matched his season high here tonight with 18 points. But he's done with 3:27 to go. And now Coach Kelly Green must choose a replacement for him. It'll be Sammy Bazai with 3:27 to go. And heading to the free throw line for the Wonder Boys, it'll be Bryson Fletcher, and gives us a chance to check on Kelly. Kelly, are you okay after that collision?
I'm just drying off over.
Okay, just drying the table off. Okay, good deal.
We're good.
Front end of the 1-and-1, no good, but Guillory gets the rebound. Put back try, no good. Rebound, loose, and Southeastern Oklahoma State comes away with it. Nathan Jackson ahead to Threadgill. 3:18 remaining. Wonder Boys down by 10. Sammy Bazai with it on the right wing. Bazai defended by McKinney. Gets rid of it to Jackson. Jackson gives it in the corner for Anton Cook. They reverse it left side for Bazai. 3 minutes to go. Bazai drives. Kicks it out right side for Fanola. Fanola. 7 to shoot. Penetrates. A foul is called against Arkansas Tech. Bryson Fletcher called for his 4th. And after playing defense for 24 seconds, the Wonder Boys will send Southeastern to the line to shoot 2 free throws. The shooter will be Marty Fanola. He is 3 out of 4 at the free throw line tonight. Fanola has 13 points. He also has 6 rebounds. Fanola, who is in double figures in scoring for just the 4th time this season, makes the first free throw. Wonder Boys make some changes. We'll reset the lineup. It's Andrew Guillory, Freddie Lee, Nick Wayman, Tyler Corley, and DeKristin McKinney, the 5 on the floor for Tech. Andrew Perez wants to check in for Southeastern. For some reason, they're not letting him yet. Now they will. Perez is in. Bazai is out for Southeastern. 2:57 remaining. A second free throw now for Fanola. And a chance to make it a 12-point lead again for the Savage Storm. It would match their biggest lead so far, and he does. Boy, Southeastern has been some kind of clutch from the free throw line down the stretch. They are now 8 out of 8 at the free throw line over the last 2.5 minutes. Corley drives down the right side of the lane, feeds it down low for McKinney. McKinney got pushed and fouled by Nathan Jackson. Jackson will pick up his first personal foul. It will send McKinney to the free throw line, and he will be shooting 2 shots as that puts Arkansas Tech into the double bonus. And now both teams will shoot 2 the rest of the way.
We have one final. Henderson State 75, Southwest Oklahoma 56.
Well, I bet the Southwestern coaching staff on the men's side could not figure it out. They've spent a lot of nights, I'm sure, after games this year just sitting around looking at each other and shaking their heads, because on some nights the Southwestern Oklahoma State Bulldogs could beat anyone in this conference. And then on some nights they lose by 19 to a Henderson State team that is had a tough season. McKinney at the free throw line, he goes 0 for 2, and Southeastern Oklahoma State rebounds it. Getting pretty close to desperation time now for the Wonder Boys, down by 12 with 2:36 remaining. Top of the key, Fanola, defended by Wayman, hands it off to Jackson. 15 on the shot clock. Wonder Boys have to have a stop. Jackson picks it up at the top of the key, looking for someone to give it to. He lobs it for Cook. Cook drives, poked away by Guillory. Loose ball, out of bounds, off the leg of Bazai, and it'll belong to the Wonder Boys with 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. They got the stop they needed. Bryson Fletcher replaces DeKristin McKinney.
Another final. Harding 80, East Central 67.
Into the front court comes Tyler Corley. Wonder Boys down by 12. Corley will shoot a 3. It is no good. Rebound Southeastern. Anton Cook got it. Into the front court comes the Savage Storm, and a foul committed by Tyler Corley on Sammy Bazai. Corley gets his second personal, and Bazai will shoot 2 with 2:08 remaining. Southeastern Oklahoma State leading 67-55, and the Wonder Boys went cold at a bad time. The Wonder Boys just 2 out of their last 11 field goal tries, including just 1 out of their last 9. And that cold spell down the stretch in the second half, much like they went cold late in the first half, may seal the Wonder Boys' fate here tonight. Bazai got them both. 2:08 remaining, and it's 69-55, a 14-point lead for the Savage Storm. As Southeastern now 10 out of 10 at the free throw line since the 5:25 mark, a span of about 3.5 minutes. Right side Wayman, 3-pointer short, no good, rebounded by Threadgill. He's fouled by Bryson Fletcher, and that'll be the end of the night for Fletcher. He will be disqualified with 1 minute and 53 seconds to go. Mason Klein will replace him.
Another final. Southern Nazarene 62, UA Monticello 45.
Good road win there for the Crimson Storm.
Puts them at 12-9 now in the conference.
I'm going from memory here, but I believe this will be Southern Nazarene's first appearance in the GAC tournament.
I believe you're correct.
On the other end, after the Arkansas Tech foul, Quentin Threadgill will be the shooter for Southeastern Oklahoma State. Threadgill, a 71% free throw shooter on the year. He'll be trying 2. The first one is good. Make it 11 out of 11 at the free throw line for Southeastern since the 5:25 mark. The second try by the senior from Hayworth, Oklahoma, is no good. They finally missed one. And it's 70-55 Southeastern. With 1:48 to go, Freddie Lee, 3-pointer, no good. Rebound Southeastern. And another foul against Arkansas Tech. The push on Nick Wayman. He has been disqualified, joining Bryson Fletcher, having fouled out of this game. The 2 most veteran members of the Wonder Boys roster, Nick Wayman and Bryson Fletcher.
Very close game of importance. Washita Baptist trails Northwest Oklahoma 81-80. 3:26 left in that game.
First free throw is no good for Sammy Bazai with 1:45 to go. Southeastern Oklahoma State leading here 70-55 with 1:45 to go. Second free throw is good. He goes 1 for 2. 71-55 Savage Storm. Tyler Corley will bring it into the front court. The Wonder Boys shooting just 35% from the field tonight. Layup is good for Tyler Corley. Wonder Boys made 3 3-pointers early in this second half. And there were 3 out of 5 at one point. Since then, the Wonder Boys have missed 9 consecutive tries from beyond the three-point arc. 71-57 after the Corley layup. And now a foul sends Threadgill to the line. He makes the first of 2.
Another close one, Oklahoma Baptist 78, Southern Arkansas 77. There's still 8 minutes left in that game.
Second try forthcoming for Quentin Threadgill with 1:32 remaining. He got them both. It's 73-57. Tyler Corley will bring it into the front court for the Wonder Boys. Southeastern Oklahoma State looks like it will snap a 3-game losing streak here tonight, and the Savage Storm, in so doing, will keep their postseason hopes alive. Jerry Owens with the putback basket for the Wonder Boys at 73-59 with 1:20 to go. Inbounds pass for Bazai. He's fouled by Tyler Corley. That'll be Corley's third. Oh, no, they did not call a foul. My apologies. Instead, they just said he poked it out of bounds. Inbounds for Threadgill. He gets it ahead to Bazai. 1:08 to go. Pass deflected, but Anton Cook able to save it for the Savage Storm. And Andrew Guillory fouls him. It is Guillory's third personal foul. And it'll be 2 free throws for Southeastern with 1:05 to go. Anton Cook is 0 for 2 at the line tonight. First one is good. He will have another try. Second try for the Birmingham, Alabama product is good. 75-59 Savage Storm with 1:05 to go. Corley over the timeline, goes to the right wing, gets a pick from Jerry Owens, looks to drive down the left side of the lane. Corley layup is blocked by Nathan Jackson, and they call Jackson for a foul. It is Jackson's second personal foul, comes with 55.6 seconds remaining. And it will send Tyler Corley to the free throw line with the Wonder Boys trailing by 16. The first of 2 for Corley as he looks for his 16th point of the game is good. He and Andrew Guillory have 16 points apiece tonight for the Wonder Boys. Jerry Owens with 11 points and Freddie Lee with 10 points for Arkansas Tech. Second free throw is also good at 75-61. Southeastern with 53 seconds remaining. Anton Cook double dribbles the basketball in the backcourt. And the Wonder Boys will get it back with 51.6 seconds remaining. Arkansas Tech has 3 timeouts left. Southeastern Oklahoma State has 2. Should the possession arrow become a factor, it would favor the Savage Storm. Mason Klein shoots a long 2. It's short, no good. Rebound, Southeastern. Fanola got it with 44 seconds left. He leaves it with Threadgill. Threadgill over the timeline, gives it across to Fanola. 23 on the shot clock, 37 seconds left in the game. And Arkansas Tech will fail in its bid tonight to punch its own ticket to the Great American Conference Tournament, as Southeastern Oklahoma State will keep its postseason hopes alive. And the Savage Storm will end a 3-game losing streak. 3-pointer good for Bazai with 18 seconds remaining. That makes it 78-61. Into the front court, Corley. 12 seconds left. Corley gets a pick from Owen, shoots for 3 good. Tyler Corley with 20 points. 78-64 Southeastern. They get it inbounds to Threadgill. Savage Storm will have to get it over the timeline, but other than that, that'll do it. As Southeastern Oklahoma State comes to Russellville and beats the Wonder Boys 78-64. Back in 30 seconds, this is Arkansas Tech basketball.